plant-based meat is literally a scam. Let's see.
Pretty good.
It's very tender, juicy.
I've never had plant taste like beef
Is the
before.
It's like
impossible
a beef burger. The flavor on this is outstanding.
Introducing the Impossible Whopper with a patty made from plants, no beef.
No beef. Made from plants.
Plant-based meat storms our grocery store shelves. Now restaurants are featuring.
Oh my god, I have to share this experience with you guys. There are some points, there are some religious whatever things, okay? And for those days, I cannot eat meat, right? Neither cheese or any of these things. Only plants and whatever, okay? And the first time I ordered from Burger King, their burgers that are like plant-based, I was shocked. How can they do that? That's so close to a fucking burger, to a beef burger. How are they doing that? I was astonished. The first time I tried it, also I tried their chicken nuggets, right? And I was so shocked. But after a while, I was able to detect the nuggets and understand that there was this weird aftertaste that they were giving, that it wasn't so as good as the burger. But on the burger, they put also some condiments and some other veggie whatever stuff, and it's more easily to it's easier to like confuse someone into making them feel that it's an actual beef burger. But it was insane. How can they do that? McDonald's didn't do anything like that before. So I want to watch this video and see if that's actually, if I'm being tricked or something. But I don't think, why would they say that it's plant-based? Maybe it's like a terminology. They're gonna say it's plant-based, so we put beef, but also plants inside the burger. It's not like, that's what I'm waiting for. It is. I thought plant meat was more healthy, but it's still greasy. Like, no, it's not healthy. For sure. It's not gonna be healthy. It'll taste good. I know. How are they doing that? They're trolling me. But why constantly promote it like it's good for the world? No, I don't think they promote it as good. I think they just promote it for vegans, to be honest. Okay, so there are two types of vegans. The vegans that don't like the taste of meat, and the vegans that are trying to support animals, right? The vegans that don't like the taste of meat, they won't like this. There is no point, because they don't like the texture of meat. They don't like the smell of meat. This one is so close to fucking meat. So what is the difference between a veggie burger and a plant-based burger? What I think it is, the veggie burgers are made with veggies, of course, but the plant-based meat have like, they're using like, how do you call that? Chickpea? No, not chickpeas.
Everything from Impossible Burgers to be.
I tried the Impossible Burgers. I didn't enjoy that. I don't know what they did to that burger. I don't know if it was the place that I ordered this from. It was just raw. It is raw. Gordon Ramsay Gio confirmed. It was just raw meat. They didn't actually do anything to it. I don't know if they were supposed to do something with it or not. But it was like eating raw meat, but it wasn't meat. You know, it's like, I don't know what they were playing, what they were trying to
breakfast
do.
sandwiches on their menus. But is plant-based meat really healthier for you?
Impossible Burger and companies like that, they use a lot of novel proteins. In other words, things in their meat that we really can't even fully understand.
Biochemistry, it's molecular biology, it's genomics, genetics.
Why are these companies going out of their way to make a non-meat product look, taste, and smell exactly like meat.
We could save our planet.
For religious, it's the only thing that I understand, or for people that want to taste back the meat without tasting the meat. I don't think they ever promoted plant-based animals burgers as healthy. It's a burger nonetheless. The only burgers that I heard that they are promoting as healthy are the ones in the US, which we don't have here, which is instead of a bun, they're gonna use like lettuce or something. So it's just a lettuce, the burger, and the lettuce, the patty, whatever. So it's like, instead of using buns, because the bun is the most calorie, you know? That's the only healthy from these fast restaurants that I ever heard of them promoting. And maybe their salads. Some of their salads, not all of their salads. You know? Muslims can't eat pork, right? But it's okay to eat something that looks, smells, and tastes like pork. It will be okay, but I don't know how religious that could be, though, because sometimes religion is not only about the technicality of it, it's also about the idea, you know. You don't eat pork doesn't mean, you know, you just don't have to eat the pork. Maybe even taste what it should be tasting like. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Plant-based meat is literally a scam. They say it's about having empathy for animals.
You know what the animals would say to you if they could speak? Don't kill me!
Did his tooth come up? What the fuck was that?
Where'd my tooth go?
They say
Hey yo, what the fuck? Eh? He was so into the, he was so intense. He was so angry about that. Where he lost his tooth. What, did you glue that? Did you glue it there? How, what?
it's for the environment.
Okay.
Climate change is exploiting the world's land at an...
I mean, it's for helping the animals. Okay. I could see the other side of that.
Cardas says www.
No, stop with the W's. No more W's, okay? But okay, the only... I think I see where this is going to. In what direction. I think they're gonna say that the plants, they do... Maybe there are a lot of plants, so it takes from the animals to eat the plants. Is this where it's going?
Unprecedented rate.
Eating more plant-based foods and sustainably produced meats can change land use and mitigate climate change.
They say it's healthy.
I'm more active. I'm not as sluggish.
It takes less water, less energy.
When in reality, it's all about money. Plant-based meat companies have hijacked our compassion to sell us imitation meat that is made out of a bunch of cheap industrial chemicals and ingredients. Soy protein made from soybeans bathed in a solvent called hexane, a known human neurotoxin.
Soy. That was what I was trying to say. Soy. The soy is the thing that I was saying. Yeah. What about the plant lives? Exactly. No one's thinking about that. Plants actually have reactions. They actually feel.
Red number 3, food dye that's a carcinogen that's banned in cosmetics. Caramel coloring, a dye that causes cancer in rats. Tertiary butyl
Hell yeah, cancer, let's go.
hydroquinone. Sodium tripolyphosphate, yum! These are just some of the ingredients found in plant-based meat. Ingredients that are absolutely terrible for you and are way cheaper than growing grass-fed.
Yeah. They're kind of, it could be terrible, but What about the calories? I guess the calories are still high, right? Yeah, they're gonna be high.
Cows, which we've been eating for
Everything causes cancer, even like grilling cheese with meat. I heard that it's cancerous. Even breathing the air outside is cancerous.
thousands of years.
So what is happening is that they're turning the original notions we had about food upside down. What was cherished the most in the past by the previous generations were the nutrient-dense foods. And that, of course, included meat. And suddenly those products
Look at that though. That's so tasty.
become the ones that we should avoid, which is extremely surprising.
Direct sunlight can cause cancer, and that's why I don't go outside. Because I don't want cancer on my skin. I have a lot of spots. You know, the black things. How do you call them? These things. You know, this one. I have a lot of them. And that's why I don't go outside. And it's not because I am an introvert that doesn't like going outside at all. Especially in the sunlight. Not because I'm a vampire. I'm secretly a vampire. I'm not a vampire, I promise. We'll only eat plant food if it's proven to improve muscle growth faster than normal protein. Blackheads. No, it's not a blackhead. Blackheads are the things that pop out. This is not black. This is, I don't know how to. It's like beauty mark. Is that how you call it? I think that's beauty mark.
These are confusing times, which is just about the right time to have the Burger King Impossible Whopper. A Whopper made without beef that tastes just like a Whopper.
And yet, society keeps pushing it.
There's a simple but significant way to help protect the planet and all its inhabitants. And it starts with just 1 day a week. 1 day without eating animals.
Still, it might protect the environment. It won't protect us, but it will protect the environment. in the case that less plants are getting killed. So why are they teaching us that the food of the future are cockroaches and stuff, since they can actually do things like this?
Products.
Governments keep pushing it, and we all fell for it. This is the great plant-based meat lie.
Why is it a lie? Still, they're not killing animals. That's the point. They don't promote it as healthy. They don't promote it as calorie efficient. They're just promoting that it's not from animals. And that's the point.
Study the other day that was showing that it's toxic for rats. They fed rats the Impossible Burger and the rats are getting sick.
Apparently, a lot of these vegan meats we've all been scoffing down because they're plant-based from the plant range are actually highly synthetic processed foods.
Yeah, which are not from animals. A food manufacturer stream. They are putting this music, this like mysterious music behind these burgers. I'm watching burgers, and you're trying to make me not like this burger, but they're so good looking. I mean, look at that.
Plant-based meat is actually a food manufacturer's dream. Why? Well, think about it. Raising a natural grass-fed cow takes a ton of time, money, and resources. You need to feed them quality hay and grass.
I'm telling you. Yes.
Take care of them for up to 2 years. And this all costs money. Over $2,000 per cow. That is why grass-fed beef costs food manufacturers $7.63 per pound.
Are we gonna include in our system if we are eating a lot of unhealthy stuff? Isn't our system gonna changes DNA, so we have resistant to the bad things. So it's like we're gonna be. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. It's like funny.
Pretty expensive. Now, compare this to the plant-based meat, which is made from America's cheapest, most subsidized crop, soybeans. Right now, soybean meal costs American food manufacturers a measly 25 cents per pound, compared to $7.63 for beef. That's 30 times cheaper than real meat. Which means, if you could find a way to make a convincing beef-like burger with this dirt-cheap soybean meal, you could charge the same price as real beef while making way more profit.
So you asked if you could make like a plant-based and make it healthy. If you do it at home, you could do that, I believe. There are some recipes of how to create a soybean burger, a plant-based burger, but the taste is not gonna be the same. It's not gonna be like that because they're putting chemicals in it, okay? It's not healthy for you, but you could do that alone at home with soybeans. You sure do. My cow gets the best grass. Ooh, do you have cows? It's possible, but genetics take literal generations. That's why I'm saying you'll be the. I know. It's just I'm doing it for my future generations. I'm not doing it for myself because it tastes good. I'm doing it for them. It's for the mutations of the future.
All you need is some genius marketing, some colorful labels, a little dash of guilt, and you will be golden.
A dash of guilt. I don't think they have any. And if they do have a guilt, I mean, they're gonna be crying in money. Oh no, I'm feeling so bad. I'm making them eat so many unhealthy stuff.
And that's exactly what happened. Right now, grass-fed ground beef at the grocery store costs $7.99 to $10.49 per pound, while Impossible Foods' fake ground beef, this cheap soy franken meat, costs around the same at $9.32 per pound.
Expensive. Very expensive. Okay, let me look at the local store that we have, Impossible Burgers. Let's see the price, okay? So the Impossible Beyond Burger, it's 11 euros, okay? 11 euros. And it has the patty, fresh tomato, raw onions, gherkin, I don't know what it is, ketchup and mustard. So it's like a very plain Beyond Burger. Okay, so if I find the equivalent of that, which is gonna be like classic burger, which is like beef, a sauce, fresh tomato, saute onions, and ketchup. I think that's the closest one. The original burger, without being a vegan, it is $7.30. And the Beyond Burger is $11. It's more expensive than the other one. No, it doesn't come with any fries, I think. No fries, just the burger. No fries, nothing, not a drink, only a burger. And the toy. No, you're in Cyprus, European Union. The prices are off the roof right now. I'm going. Good luck with the rest of your stream. Thanks. Thank you so much, Attacker. Hope you have a great day. So the burger, the original burger, is so much cheaper than the Beyond Burger. How are they doing that? Why are they charging so much? That's theft. I know.
But here's the thing. Soybean meal by itself tastes horrible. If you want to make it taste like a real, delicious, juicy burger, you're gonna need a ton of chemicals, artificial ingredients, and some good old big food engineering.
Yeah. I don't want healthy food. I just want the food that tastes good and has low in calories. Can you create that? Low calorie food that tastes amazing. You've done it with Coke. So many people are addicted to diet and zero Coke, which I actually never understood the difference between them. Sound like they're ripping you off. That's why people are leaving my country. The locals are leaving the country in order to survive. That's weird.
Throw this puppy on the grill.
This is the Impossible Burger, a plant-based meat alternative made from...
That's how my burger was.
This puppy on the grill.
So from the same restaurant that I said, that I told you about, this is how the color of it was, like that. That was it. They didn't even cook it. They didn't even try to cook it.
This is the Impossible Burger, a plant-based meat alternative made from the best, most natural ingredients America has to offer.
Here, what we have in front of me is all of those natural plant ingredients.
Yeah. And honestly, the Impossible Burger doesn't taste half bad.
The consistency of the Impossible Burger is so meat-like.
Oh, I used to watch them all the time.
It's shocking. It's literally shocking.
Yeah.
Grills like a burger. It bleeds like a burger. But how does it do that? Well, the chemical in real beef that makes it taste super delicious is called heme.
Heme? Sounds like a heme problem.
Heme is a chemical found in cow's blood. So if you want your plant-based meat to taste like the real thing, you're gonna need to find a plant-based heme alternative. So you slapped on a lab coat and started experimenting. You wanted to find a way to extract the chemical heme from soybeans. And at first, you experimented on natural, non-GMO soybeans. But the taste just wasn't cutting it. Plus, in order to make a tiny bit of heme, you needed a whole truckload of these natural soybeans, which would be super expensive and ruin the whole point of this scheme. So you switched gears and started to experiment with genetically modified soy.
Well, GMOs are all around, you know, it's just, we can't avoid them. In the past, I used to study in agriculture. We learned a lot about them, and that's alarming a lot, you know.
Guess what? It actually worked. You literally created blood from soybeans.
Impossible Burger is a plant-based burger. The key ingredient, which...
Wow. I came to tell you that you look like Hanji from Attack on Titan. I thought of that too. When I first saw Hanji, that's what I was thinking. And people were like, no, you don't look like her. Nothing like her. I'm not even smart like her. It's just, why Hanji? I want to look like Sasha. Damn it. It's the nose.
A protein called soy leg hemoglobin.
But the thing about genetic...
Her personality is just as fun, and you wear glasses. But she doesn't look like Sasha. So, yeah. Oh my God. She's fun, though. I can't deny that. But also, she's blind from the one eye. She has, yeah.
Modified soy is that it's sprayed with a ton of herbicides, specifically...
It jump scared me.
Fucking noises in the video. Stop doing that, please. No.
Monsanto's Roundup. And this Roundup...
And yes, there's a resemblance of Sasha. I like food. That's the only resemblance of Sasha.
...contains a toxin called glyphosate, which has been linked to vital organ damage in animals, as well as cancer and non-Hodgkin's lymphoma in humans. And
if I'm gonna live a happy life, food is the only way to make it happy. So if I'm gonna die from cancer just for eating good food, I will be okay with that.
Glyphosate gets absorbed right into the flesh of the soybeans that it's sprayed on. So it's not surprising that a ton of glyphosate has been found in Impossible Burgers, along with hexane, a known neurotoxin. But did this little glyphosate mishap stop you from releasing your burger to the public? No! You submitted a 1,066-page report on your soy leg hemoglobin creation to the FDA, and the FDA simply responded with no further questions.
What should scare the out of you about the Impossible Burger is all of the regulations that surround meat. None of them surround that.
The other thing with Impossible Burgers, so the primary ingredient is called soy leg
YOLO, exactly.
hemoglobin, or SLH. So this is a bioengineered protein additive that adds meat-like taste and color. It does not meet the basic FDA generally recognized as safe, the GRAS designation, because it's not a food or even a food ingredient. And there's a document that you can get. I think it came with the Freedom of Information Act. In the discussion in this document with the FDA, Impossible Foods admitted that up to a quarter of its heme ingredient was composed of 46 unexpected additional proteins, some of which are unidentified and none of which were assessed for safety in the dossier.
Then why are they selling them if they're not approved by the FDA?
Impossible Burger put the product on the market despite admitting to the FDA privately that they haven't done adequate safety testing. And according to these documents, quote, FDA believes that the arguments presented individually and collectively do not establish the safety of SLH, soy leg hemoglobin, for consumption, nor do they point to a general recognition of safety.
If that was the case, then the European Union wouldn't allow this. I'm pretty sure about that. I mean, they don't accept so many things. In the US, they don't accept the normal Kinder eggs that have the game inside them. And instead they have the splitted eggs. What?
Yeah. So they don't know what it does.
Which is why every bite you take in an Impossible Burger
Unless
is
they were
potentially
paid off. I guess so. But still.
laced with toxic herbicides. But wait, there's more. Heme isn't the only thing you need to make a pathetic pile of soybean meal look and taste like real meat. You also need a ton of dyes, artificial flavorings, and bulking agents.
Mmm. Looks so tasty. Mmm. The secret sauce. The sauce. The secret sauce. The sauce. The secret sauce. Dramatic. Such a dramatic music.
That one tastes like a damn burger.
Tastes like a burger. That is a lot better than I thought it would be.
It tastes like a beef burger.
That is so yummy.
This can't not be me. This is
The Impossible Burger, is it something very, very new? Because in Cyprus, we have it like 2 or 3 years now. I don't think we had it before. It's like something new, you know? When was the Impossible Burger invented?
This is impossible.
One of the ingredients in Impossible Burgers is ferric phosphate, an ingredient that is promoted as an iron supplement, but is also the active ingredient in slug pesticide. And what about caramel coloring?
Pesticides?
Another ingredient fake meat companies use. Sounds innocent enough, right? Well, this is a food dye that has been proven to cause cancer in mice.
Let's go! Let's go, cancer! Impossible Water been in Thailand for a while.
Tertiary butyl hydroquinone, yet another ingredient fake meat companies use, a common food additive that has been shown to cause liver enlargement and paralysis.
Paralysis.
But who cares about these dumb medical studies?
Yeah.
All you care about is whether or not your genetically modified soy mash tastes like real beef. But there's still one crucial thing missing that makes a burger. That satisfying sizzle. And where does that sizzle come from in real meat? Natural animal fat. We can't use that here. So what do? You dump in a ton of seed oils. Sunflower oil, canola oil, corn oil. You don't discriminate. And guess what? Just like soybeans, these seed oils are crazy cheap, and they're plant-based. Score! And the great thing is that the masses still think vegetable oils are healthy, when in reality, they're also absolutely horrible for you and have been linked to heart disease, liver damage, and cancer. But cheap ingredients.
What's the moral of the story? Don't eat anything. Eat nothing. It's better for your body than eating. And don't go outside. You cannot breathe the atmosphere. It has a lot of bad air and gases from the cars. That oil is bad as fuck for you. Makes you fat as fuck. We have olive oil usually in our culture. We use it for salads and stuff, you know. Vegetable oil, where do you use vegetable oil for? Whenever you're frying something, what do you use? I'm not sure. I don't really like frying. I don't fry. I never fry. Maybe, you know, I'm gonna eat like an omelette, but we don't full fry it, you know, we don't put a lot of oil, just a little bit just to sizzle, you know.
Ingredients aren't the only great thing about this business. This industry also has the full faith and backing of all the Western world's governments.
Huh? I only order food. Ask the chef. I only order food as well. That's why I'm asking you. What should I order for tonight? Pizza? Think to starve.
What are these? The sausages or the vegan ones?
Not only is fake meat a food manufacturer's dream come true, it's also the government's. Think about it. Your job as the government is to keep the masses fed and happy, or else they're gonna riot. But the problem is, natural animal products like beef, eggs, and milk are unstable. When the economy drops, animal products are the first to go up in price because of how expensive they are to produce.
Why is my burger more expensive as the Impossible Burger instead of the normal one then, huh? Why is the one $7.30 and the Impossible $11? Huh?
Eggs are going up in price as we speak, but
Okay, what about Burger King? Let me try to find that price. Plant-based Whopper. $5.20. Is it that cheap? Why is it that cheap? What? They put how dare they? So in order they have the plant-based burgers first and then the gourmet burgers. That's sus. An Angus cheese, I guess, it's $6.40. Maybe a beef frame grilled, a Whopper, it's $4.90. So the Impossible Burger, the vegan, whatever, the plant-based, is more expensive than the normal one.
Soybeans are America's most abundant crop. They are super cheap to produce. They're subsidized. They will pretty much never run out, and they last way longer than real meat. So, of course the government pushes plant-based meat. And to make sure the masses accept these cheaper options, the government will do whatever they can to make sure this plant slop is as sexy and fun as possible. And hey, if the colorful packaging won't convince you, maybe Bill Gates will?
If I stop eating burgers, which you point out are a big carbon culprit, will that really make a difference?
Well, if anyone's going to be scratching their head to solve the problem, I think humanity is grateful. Bill Gates is the one doing it.
Or maybe your favorite celebrity.
It's beyond meat. Now I've been hit with a truth or dare. Truth. Take a bite and blurt out the first thing that comes to your mind. Okay. Damn!
They can even pour money into documentaries that will really get people feeling guilty about meat. Or maybe Meatless Mondays, a national school campaign that promotes plant-based meat directly to children. So, as you can see, the entire fake meat industry is based on one thing: propaganda. And do you want to know what else is entirely based on propaganda?
But that would be better for the environment. We're gonna be selfish because we have to be healthy. We don't care about being healthy. We only care about the planet.
Propaganda? Breakfast. We've been told our entire lives that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. But in reality, that whole concept was completely fabricated to sell you lucrative breakfasts. And it was all concocted by one man, a man by the name of Edward Bernays, also known as the father of propaganda. Bernays was hired to sell the masses on the importance of breakfast. And we are going to expose
just get a new
all
planet. Just leave this one. Oh my god.
in our next video. So make sure you subscribe. In the
I believe they should. Okay, I don't mind the Impossible Burger, even though it's unhealthy for you. I mean, it's up to you. People eat unhealthy food anyways, you know. I mean, it's cancer no matter what you do. You're gonna get cancer either ways. At least you're not killing animals for it. You're just killing yourself, you know, at this point by eating the burger. But they should charge it less. The ingredients are insanely cheap. You are not allowed to charge it more than the actual burger. That's insane.
Time. Watch our recent video on the evil history of fluoride and why this toxic chemical is in your water supply, your toothpaste, and everywhere else.
Yeah, that's what I have to say about this one. Cool video, but at the end of the day, who cares? A lot of people for the health, you know, the people that want plant-based. That was a great video. I have to say that. It was a great video. It had so many points. I think there was some study on it. For sure, you're not gonna be eating healthy when you're eating like a burger look alike. Eat donuts instead. Like you're eating something else healthy in either way. You know, it has chemicals in it. It for sure is not gonna be healthy for you. Unless if you're gonna do it alone. Get some soybeans, but it's gonna taste disgusting. It's like, oh my god, I would like some donuts right now.